Have you ever wondered why it seems like most people are always chasing their own tails? You earn money, spend it all, and at the end of the month, where's the leftovers? Today, we're going to talk about 6 habits that keep you broke forever. But calm down. I'm not just going to point out the problems. I will also show practical solutions for each of them. Let's go. Habit 1. Living on status. Hello? Oh, I can't talk now. I'm here choosing the model of the new car. Who has never heard someone talking about changing their car or buying a new cell phone just to keep up with the people? This is one of the most common habits that keep many people broke. Living on status. It's that famous spend to impress. The problem is that you spend money you don't even have, often on things you don't even need, just to show people who, in reality, don't even care. For example, a new car may be beautiful and give you that feeling of achievement, but the maintenance, financing, insurance, and depreciation costs can consume your income mercilessly. The solution? Practice conscious consumption. Before you spend, ask yourself, am I buying this because I need it or because I want to impress someone? Set personal financial goals that are more important than any social approval. Habit 2. Not having control of small expenses. Oh, it's just a coffee here. A little nonsense there. You can't even feel it in your pocket. It seems small, but this is another fatal error. Underestimating small expenses. A cup of coffee every day, subscriptions that you don't even use, or that snack after work. All of this, added together, turns into a fortune. Think about it. $10 per day in small expenses adds up to more than $3,600 per year. The solution? Audit your expenses. Write down everything you spend for at least a month. You will be surprised at how much money goes away without you noticing. After that, cut or reduce what is not essential. Use this saved money to invest or create an emergency fund. Habit 3. Buying in installments without planning. The famous temptation of interest-free installments. Seems like the perfect solution, right? But be careful. Paying in installments without planning creates the false feeling that you can buy anything, when in fact you are just accumulating future debts. Then, when the invoice arrives, you realize that you're paying for things you bought months ago and don't even remember. The solution? Establish a simple rule. Only buy in installments if it's something you really need, and the installment amount is already within your budget. Always try to pay in cash when possible, negotiating discounts. And remember, if you can't pay cash, you might not be ready to buy. Habit 4. Depending on one salary. This one is common and extremely dangerous, depending on just one source of income. Most middle-class people depend only on steady employment. But what if something goes wrong? A staff cut, a crisis? Goodbye, financial security. The solution? Create extra sources of income. It could be selling a service, monetizing a hobby, or even renting something you have, like a room or a car. Diversification is essential to building stability and financial freedom. Habit 5. Ignore financial education. Financial education. That's a rich thing. This is the thought that many have, and it ends up becoming another trap. The truth is that without knowledge, you are at the mercy of the market's traps. Understanding how to save, invest, and plan makes all the difference. Nowadays, there is so much free or accessible content that there is no excuse not to learn. The solution? Set aside at least 15 minutes a day to learn about finances. It could be reading a book, watching videos like this one, or listening to podcasts. Small daily learnings create a stronger financial mindset. Habit 6. Not thinking about the future. And the last habit, and perhaps the most dangerous, is not thinking about the future. The middle class often spends everything it earns in the present. saving nothing for emergencies or retirement. Then, when retirement arrives, the shock comes. And now, how am I going to live? The solution? Start now, even if it's small. Invest at least 10% of your income in an emergency fund and retirement. Use simple investments, such as Tesoro Direto or low-cost funds, to protect and grow your money. And if you think there's nothing left, go back to your previous habits and see where you're wasting your money. There is always something that can be adjusted. Now, to recap, living on status, not controlling small expenses, paying in installments without planning, depending on a single salary, ignoring financial education, and not thinking about the future are traps that can keep you broke forever. But the good news is that, for each of them, there is a practical and achievable solution. To close with a flourish, I'm going to give you a financial challenge. Choose one of the habits you identified in your life and apply the solution for 30 days. Then, analyze the positive impact it had. You will realize that small changes can completely transform your relationship with money. If you want to change your financial life, start by changing your habits. Remember, the control is in your hands. Did you like these tips? So like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's build a lighter and more prosperous financial life together. Until the next video.